Jay here. Welcome to Beginning Guitar Interlude number 3. This is a good opportunity to learn a new song of any style, so pick a tune that you like a lot. Try to pick one that's not too crazy hard, but one that might be accessible and have some good things to learn and practice, and you'll start to build up that song repertoire. Okay, so for today we're going to talk about the eighth note rest and how to apply it. Okay, we've talked about quarter notes and eighth notes at this point. A quarter note lasts for a whole beat, eighth notes last for half a beat. So if we have an eighth note rest, you're going to see it kind of looks like a 7 with a little nub on it, and that's going to be where we rest for half a beat. Okay, now we're going to be hitting notes on the end of the beat. So if we count the beat and subdivide it like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and those are our eighth notes, we're going to be hitting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it's going to be all off the beat, right on the ands. When you see a plus, that's a symbol for an and. I'll just be playing each of these one time, but I recommend repeat them all 4 to 8 times and check out some different tempos. Now for number 1, we're going to strum an E major, and we're going to go a bar of eighth notes into a bar of an eighth note rest with an eighth note on the end of the beat. We're going to have that for all 4 beats. And then we're going to repeat that again for bars 3 and 4. Okay, I want to point out when we're resting, I can use my right hand to kill the sound, like that, or I can release my chord and mute my strings with my left hand or my fretting fingers, but the only thing is I'm going to lose my chord shape. So it's kind of nice to use your right hand, and you can just mute that way and keep your chord shapes, but you can also experiment with changing your left hand or your fretting fingers too. I'm going to recommend all down strums for all of these progressions. And when we have full bar of eighth notes, you can just do 2 down strums on each beat like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, now once we get to bar 2, which is going to be the same as bar 4, we're going to use our palm to mute the downbeat of beat 1 and then strum a down strum on the end of beat 1, mute the downbeat of beat 2, strum on the and, mute the downbeat of 3, strum on the and, mute the downbeat of 4, strum on the and. Now, as far as our eighth note value, we want to give it a full eighth note as opposed to a very short note. So if I go rest, that would be more of like a staccato note, almost like a 16th note. Just let it ring all the way to the next downbeat. So beat 1, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. For your E major chord, you're going to have open 6th string, middle fingers on the 2nd fret 5th string, ring fingers on the 2nd fret 4th string, index is on the 1st fret 3rd string, and then your open first 2 strings. Okay, here comes number 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and rest, 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for number 2, we're going to now work with an E minor. For your E minor, you're going to have open 6th string, got the middle finger on the 2nd fret 5th string, ring fingers on the 2nd fret 4th string, and then your open first 3 strings. Okay, now for this one, we're going to go quarter notes on bar 1, and then we'll have the eighth note rest with the and of the beat for all 4 beats on bar 2, and then we'll repeat that again for bars 3 and 4. Okay, here comes number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 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 rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Here's number 2 a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go to an A major. For A major, I'm just doing the stack. I've got my open 6th string, open 5th string, index fingers on the 2nd fret 4th string, middle fingers on the 2nd fret 3rd string, ring fingers on the 2nd fret 2nd string, and then open 1st string. Okay, now for this one, we're going to have an eighth note rest on beat 1 on the downbeat. We'll hit the and of that beat, and then we'll just have quarter notes on beats 2, 3, and 4, and we'll have that same rhythm for all 4 bars. Here comes number 3. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, rest. Okay, for number 4, we're going to switch it to an A minor. Got the open 6th string, open 5th string, middle fingers on the 2nd fret 4th string, ring fingers on the 2nd fret 3rd string, index is on the 1st fret 2nd string, and then open 1st string. You can also have your thumb over the top to mute your low 6th string, or just come in from the 5th string on up. Rhythms for number 4, we're going to have a half note. That's a chord lasting for 2 beats, and then we're going to have 2 beats with the 8th note rest on the downbeat, and we're going to hit the 8th note on the end of the beat, and that's going to be beats 3 and 4. And then we're just going to repeat that again for bars 2, 3, and 4. Okay, here comes number 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, rest, rest, 2, 2, 2. Here's number 4 a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, for number 5, we're going to switch it to a D major. For this one, I got my open 5th string, open 4th string, index is on the 2nd fret 3rd string, rings on the 3rd fret 2nd string, middle's on the 2nd fret 1st string, and then just avoid your low 6th string, or you can have your thumb over the top to mute it. We're going to start off with all 8th note rests on the down beats, and we're going to hit the ands of the beats for all 4 beats on bar 1, and then we'll have a whole note on bar 2, and that's a chord lasting for 4 beats. And then we'll repeat that again for bars 3 and 4. Here comes number 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and rest. 2, 3, 4, rest. 2, 3, 4. Okay, for number 6, we're going to switch it to a D minor. Got the open 5th string, open 4th string, middle fingers on the 2nd fret 3rd string, ring fingers on the 3rd fret 2nd string, index is on the 1st fret 1st string, and then just avoid your 6th string, or you could have your thumb over the top to mute it. For this one, we're going to start off with the whole note rest for the first bar. That's where we'll rest for all 4 beats, and then we're going to have all 4 beats with the 8th note rest on the downbeat, and we'll hit the end of the beat. And then we'll repeat that again for bars 3 and 4. Here comes number 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and rest. 2, 3, 4, rest, 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 2, 3, 4, rest. Okay, for number 7, we're going to switch it to a C major. Got my ring finger on the 3rd fret 5th string, middle finger is on the 2nd fret 4th string, open 3rd string, index is on the 1st fret 2nd string, and then open 1st string. You can use your ring finger to make some contact and mute your low 6th string, or have your thumb over the top to mute it. Now for this one, we're going to start off with 2 beats of the 8th note rest on the downbeat, and we'll hit the ands of those beats, and then we're just going to have regular 8th notes for beats 3 and 4, and we'll play that for all 4 bars. Okay, here comes number 7. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and rest, rest, 3 and 4, and rest. Okay, for number 8, we're going to switch it to a G major. Got my middle finger on the 3rd fret 6th string, index is on the 2nd fret 5th string, open 2 middle strings, ring fingers on the 3rd fret 2nd string, and pinkies on the 3rd fret 1st string. Okay, now for this one, we're going to have a half note rest. We won't play anything for the first 2 beats. On beat 3, we're going to have the 8th note rest on the downbeat. We'll hit the end of that beat, and then a quarter note on beat 4, and we'll just play that for all 4 bars. Okay, here comes number 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and rest, 2, 3, rest, 2, 3, rest, 2, 3, rest, 2, 3. Here's number 8 a little faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now for number 9, we're going to go back to E major. We're going to have 8th notes on beats 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll have the 8th note rest and the and of the beat on beat 4. And we'll have that for all 4 bars. Okay, here comes number 9. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and rest, and 2, 3. Okay, for number 10, we're going to go to E minor, and we're just going to have all eighth note rests on the down beats, and we're going to hit the ands for all beats on all 4 bars. Okay, here comes number 10. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's number 10 a little faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So you can see it's a lot of hand action right there. It's good practice, and it'll start to come along the more you work on these concepts too. Okay, for the last one, number 11, we're going to go back to A major, and we're going to have a quarter note rest on beat 1. We won't play anything, and then we'll have the eighth note rest hitting the and beat on beat 2, and then we're going to kind of repeat that same process with a quarter note rest on beat 3, and then the eighth note rest and the and of the beat on beat 4, and we'll just play that for all 4 bars. So we're basically just hitting on the and of 2 and the and of 4. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so for part 2 of our study, we're going to be doing some more exploration of the eighth note rest, hitting the ands of the beats, and we're going to do some tab for this, so we'll do some single notes. Okay, now for number 1, we're going to have eighth notes for all bar 1, and it's just going to be your open E string for the first 2 bars. You can just down pick all of these. On bar 2, we're going to have the eighth note rest hitting the and of the beat for all 4 beats, and then we're going to switch it to our open fifth string. On bar 3, we'll have all eighth notes, and then on bar 4, we'll finish with all of the eighth note rest on the down beats, and then we'll hit all the ands of the beats, and that's again on your open A string. So 2 bars open 6th string, 2 bars open 5th string. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and rest, 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 rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 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 rest. Here's number 1 a little faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, for number 2, we're going to go to our open 4th string for 2 bars. We're going to do quarter notes on bar 1, and then on bar 2, we'll have the eighth note rest on the downbeat. We'll hit the ands of the beats. We'll switch it to our open 3rd string for the next 2 bars, and we'll do that same rhythm. Okay, here comes number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, rest, rest. Rest. Here's number 2 a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for number 3, we're going to switch it to our open 2nd string for 2 bars, and we're going to have the rhythm of 2 beats with the eighth note rest. We'll hit the end of the beat, and then 2 beats of quarter notes. We're going to go same rhythm for all these 4 bars. On bar 3 and 4, we're going to go to our 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and we're just going to repeat that rhythm. So 2 bars of open 2nd string, 2 bars of 3rd fret on that same 2nd string. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Rest, rest, 3, 4. Rest, rest, 3, 4. Rest, rest, rest. Here's number 3 a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Okay, for number 4, we're going to start off with a half note rest, and then we're going to have 2 beats with the eighth note rest, and then we're going to hit the ands of those beats. Now for this one, we're going to split up our 2 notes. We're going to start off for the first 2 bars hitting our 2nd and 3rd fret on your 5th string. And then on the bar 3 and 4, we're going to split up those 2 notes with your 1st and 3rd fret on the low 6th string. Okay, here comes number 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and rest, 2, 3, rest, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Okay, here's number 4 a little faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, for number 5, we're going to do a whole note for the first bar into all 4 beats of the 8th note rest hitting the end of the beat. And then we're going to repeat that same rhythm again for bars 3 and 4. So for our notes, we're going to hit the 4th fret on the 4th string for our whole note on bar 1. We'll switch it to our 2nd fret on the same string, and that's going to be all 4 notes for those 8th notes on the ends of the beats. And then we're going to switch it to our open 4th string on bar 3, and then we'll hit our 2nd fret on the same 4th string for all the ends of the beats on bar 4. Okay, here comes number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 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 rest. 2, 3, 4. Rest, 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 rest. Here's number 5 a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, for the last one, number 6, we're going to have all 8th note rests with hitting the ends of the beats for all 4 beats on all 4 bars, and we're going to have a different note on each bar. It's going to be all on our 1st string. We're going to start off on the 1st bar with our open E string, or the 1st string. We'll go to our 3rd fret on bar 2, 5th fret on bar 3, and then 7th fret on bar 4. Okay, all ends of the beats. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's number 6 a little faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and rest. So have fun with the 8th note rest. Check it out. I'm sure you'll see it start to pop up. It's quite common rhythm. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you for the next chapter. Take care.